This recording. Hey guys, this is another quick video. This is a weight loss surgery tag that Rosemary did. I forget who sent her the tag, but it's a tag. I saw it on Rosemary's channel. Okay, number one, what are you grateful for? I'm grateful. I talked about this in a lot of my videos. I'm grateful for life, breath, health. Well, I'm grateful. I've been, I'll talk about the next question later. Number two, what's missing in your life? A balanced social life. It seems like when I go out and have fun and just, especially as the summers, well, the summer's easy, but a balance, it's either I'm doing a lot and busy, I'm getting away from the eating right and well, I'm consistent with exercise, but I need more of a social life. Well, I need more balance, because I've been busy since the new year, crazy busy since the new year, but I've only been working out 3 to 4 times a week, and I don't like that. I like working out 6-7 days a week, so I need to work on balance. That's what's missing in my life. What do you need to change about yourself? I need to stop being so critical of my body. Very critical of my body. I just consulted a surgeon in Mexico, and I still can't afford a Mexico surgery. It's still for what I want done, the upper body lift, the breast lift with augmentation, and arm lift. That's still $12,500, and I don't got that. I was like, I'm not willing to take out that much of my retirement. That's a lot. So I'm looking at that popular hotel in India. My mom's like, you're crazy, but it's been on 60 Minutes in Dateline. It's that popular. So we'll see. What are you most proud of about yourself? I'm proud that I allowed myself to be vulnerable, like an open book. Mostly I let people get below the surface stuff. Before, I did not allow myself to be vulnerable. You only knew exactly what I want you to know. I tried to portray a certain persona. I didn't let people in so close. And now I do talk about my feelings. I do talk about relationships. I'm more open. And you know what? Being more open, it brings more people into your life, which is crazy, But I'm more vulnerable, Even my sister's my best friend, but even with her, a lot of things I would keep to myself, So I want to keep up appearances. What are your talents? I can sing a little bit. I can dance. But my best asset is, even though this is not a talent, is my memory. I have a great memory. Very proud of that. I value that asset. What else is my talent? I don't know. I wish I can find a tax-free talent like hair braiding or doing hair or doing something, toes or something, so I can get some money, extra money. What was the toughest time in your life? I talked about this on here before. It was winter. I got my surgery December 14th of 2010 until I say about March, when the new year began, like when spring began. That's when my life, the new lease on life, it had opened up, and that's when the turnaround came. But that winter, the end of 2010 up to the first 3 months of 2011 was the worst time in my life. It was just very depressing, sad, and it was just bad. My cousin died. My aunt died. I was sick. I thought I was gonna die. I even wanted to contemplate death at one point when I was laying up in the hospital bed. It's like just I don't care if I die right now. It was just not good, not a good spot. And my sister had surgery, and she was sick. She didn't have weight loss surgery. It was other type of surgery. Craziest thing you have ever done? Weight loss surgery, because I was one of those people. Like, if you got to eat right and exercise, then why do you need the surgery? Yes, because I had people who had done it, and that was me behind the scenes now. So yeah. But the craziest, I don't know. It would have to be something when I was a kid, because when I was a kid, I was pretty fearless. I found that fearlessness again. But when I was a kid, I used to do some jump off school buildings, just stupid stuff. Yeah, that's probably something crazy. When I was a kid, I was definitely a tomboy. Like our whole crew was. We would do cheers. Girly girl do cheers. Next minute we was just doing silly stuff. What is your greatest regret? Gaining the weight back the first time around. Like when I lost weight, like without any surgical intervention back when I was 19 and 20. Like, I always think about those missed opportunities I could have had if I would have kept up, because I have found that confidence. The stuff I have now, have found myself. I was starting to become more confident and outgoing. I had, it was going good, And then I started college, and at first I was able to maintain working full-time, going to school full-time, and still exercising. But as the time went on, the weight gain came back really quickly. And I think about those missed opportunities. And as the weight came back on, my confidence went down. My confidence level went down. So that's my biggest regret. I'm like, who knows what could have happened? But then I'm like, everything has a reason and a season. So who knows? I might if I had kept on, it might have kept me out of harm's way or something. Who knows? So that is my biggest regret. It was like I've been just journaling on it, dwelling on it, trying to get back past that, because a lot of times I'll look back on it like, man, I could have so and so, this could have happened, this could have happened. I'm like, who knows if any of that stuff would have happened? I'm like, and that's a setup just to play your playing these what ifs in your mind. I'm like, and I like where I'm at right now. I'm where I'm supposed to be. Who has had the greatest impact on your life? It would have to be my cousin and my sister. My cousin, who died in 2011. That winter, she died February 15th. A few hours after Valentine's Day had ended. And I cannot talk about that long still. Yeah, and my sister. Okay, I'm back. Oh yeah, my cousin, she was such an impact because she didn't let anything stop her. She had lupus, and she had gained up to an 18. Now mind you, she was always tiny. She always weighed less than 100 pounds, you know, even when she graduated high school at her healthiest. But it was crazy to see her. She was happy with this weight on her because she always wanted to pick up weight. But so she had cellulitis, so as her weight went up and down, she still wore anything, you know. And like when you're sick with cellulitis, it's when people, you know, you can see the veins and stretch marks in their hands and their limbs very good, you know. But she didn't let anything stop her. Sometimes she would get scared because when she was really sick, she would get really, really skinny. Like I think at the time of her death, she might have weighed 50 something pounds or 60 something pounds. But even when she was real skinny and sick, she never let people stop her. She never let the stairs stop her no matter what. She went full speed ahead with life. And it wasn't because she was always just that person, you know. She didn't let it change her too much, you know. So that's why she impacted me. Like when she was in passing, she used to always tell me, "Yeah, you not sloppy fat. You stick. What's that? You solid." And then she was like, "Oh, you fine, you know." Because I was always insecure about my weight, you know. And she was always like, "Girl, you fine, please," you know. Like basically, like if I had your problems, that would be great. And I didn't see it like that, you know. I'm like, oh, she just saying it because she's sick. But like, no, but she wished she had my problems of weight. So that, so when her death, so when she died, that really, I finally got it. Yeah, I finally got it. And my sister, because my sister has always been how I was. We were always very outgoing, and she's not outgoing as she used to be because she picked up some weight. But she's always very outspoken, outgoing, you know, and always has been that way. I've always, like as a kid, I was that way, but as I got older, I went into my shell. You know, as a teenager and adolescence and all that stuff. Because you know, you got big kids now, but when I was a teenager, you ain't have a bunch of. Well, that's not true because I wasn't ever the biggest in my school. Ever at any grade level, but still I was still one of a few, you know, big girls or whatever. But it just wasn't I just didn't feel comfortable in because nobody in my life was heavy. I had one aunt, you know, and she always had a boyfriend, but at the time no one else in my life was heavy. I was like the only one here locally. I had one cousin who lived in another state, but she still had her social life going on. But around me, I was the only one. All of my friends were small, so it played with my head. But my sister, she's always been very outspoken and brave, so that's why. Sorry this is taking so long. Peace out. I'm about to do one more video.